What investments are you most excited about right now? Tesla? Not Tesla. I'm not anti-Tesla, I guess, but I'm not super excited about Tesla. For me, so here's the thing. For me, I like to say that my head is in my wallet and my heart is in my business. Tesla is too risky a proposition for me. I love Elon Musk for his visionaryness on everything, but I'd worry about putting my money there. But listen, I would have made a lot of money if I did.
What's the worry and the risk? I'm curious now.
What's the worry, the risk?
Yeah, like what do you truly like? Yes, it's a fairly volatile stock, but I mean, like, what do you feel is like the risk factor that you're just not willing to accept?
Man, it's a volatile stock, but there's a lot more volatile stocks in Tesla.
Oh yeah, I'm just curious, like why you're into Elon, but you're not into it as an investment. I'm just curious as to like the actual fundamental behind it.
It's not fundamentals. It's Elon the manager versus Elon the visionary.
So if somebody else was running Tesla, you would be more okay with investing with it? Is that what I'm hearing?
It depends on who the someone else is. Like somebody who, like, I love Elon. He might need a spot on my wall, but at the same time, he might go off on some crazy. I could just see him doing something crazy.
So it's more the controversy around him himself and how he acts than it is the investment itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put money into Facebook and Amazon.
Yep.
Which I'm probably moving towards just trying to get out of completely and just do leveraged index funds because I think it's lower risk and higher return. But Bezos, Zuckerberg, and Musk are probably the three greatest entrepreneurs of our era.
Yeah.
Does anybody else fit into there? I mean, Jobs, but slightly earlier era, and he's passed away.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else fits in there. Like old school, you go Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, whatever. But right now, like big companies, I don't know. Who is anybody? I don't know, those three. So I've invested in two of the three. And I probably like Bezos. I like Musk the best. But I don't know that I would trust him with my wallet.
Okay, interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's fascinating. I don't know. I have me personally, I've done the cost benefit analysis, and I feel like it's going to be pretty hard for him to lose at this point. So.
Yeah. But I think if you take those three and you pick somebody who would do, like, who is liable to do something
crazy? Yeah. He's definitely on the list for sure.
Crazy, and then like it sinks the whole company. He'd be for sure out of the three the guy.
Maybe. I think in a probability standpoint compared to the other two, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't think it's anywhere close. If you ask me who was smartest, maybe Musk is the smartest. But also like the crazy Twitter stuff he goes on and like attacks people on Twitter.
So you just don't like the controversy around him at the end of the day. Like you strip away the controversy and the random comments and that type of stuff, and
it's not the right kind of controversy for me.
Okay.
Like I'm happy people being controversial, but like his stuff is, sometimes just. It's not even that I don't want to support it. I mean, some things are just crazy. Calling getting into Twitter wars and calling people pedophiles or whatever. I don't
Not even
support
familiar
that.
with that. I'm not.
But it's just, yeah, and maybe that's what leads to his genius too, is that he does things differently.
Yeah.
But I would be too worried that the upside potential versus the downside risk is not a calculation I'm happy with.
Okay. Interesting.
So what investments am I most excited by right now? I am excited to buy, hold. What is it? No, buy, borrow, die. That's it. Buy, borrow, die. I honestly want to get out of all of my stocks and just buy index funds and just leverage them. A leveraged index fund will get you a higher return than almost any stock, with a lot lower risk, and just makes a ton of sense. And this is where the rich people make so much money, is they buy assets and then never sell. Buy and never sell. So then you never pay capital gains tax, right? You never pay capital gains. So that becomes the model. So then you got to think, okay, what would I buy that I would be comfortable never selling? Well, I wouldn't bet on Amazon forever. I don't want to hold Amazon forever. I don't want to hold Facebook forever. I don't want to hold Tesla at all, let alone forever. So what would you hold forever? Well, I would hold an index fund forever. Buy, borrow, die. Now I'm looking at, do I buy, even where I live, I don't know if it's better to buy or to rent. I'm heavily looking at renting, either selling my place and renting it, or renting another place and then renting out my place. It's just a game of tax. It's just a game of tax minimization. That's it. Like, how does Jeff Bezos pay zero tax? This is how he pays zero tax. So that's the game.